Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Shanika Grimshaw in for Mark Hall. We start with breaking news out of Fairfax County, Virginia, where 2 people have been rescued from a house fire. It happened on Whetstone Manor Court in Clifton, and that's where we find our Leonard and Fleming. Leonard, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Shanika, look, we have a fire that is out behind me in this single family home, and there were 5 people in this house who were transported to local hospitals, and 2 of these people have life-threatening injuries. 3 of them do not. Fire started just after 9 a.m. this morning, and there were a bunch of different fire companies, including the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department, that came to this scene. Neighbors told me about the family here, grandparents, and as well as mother, father, and kids lived in this house behind me. We talked with Dan Shaw, who is the assistant chief of the Fairfax County Fire Department, and here's what he had to say about the situation.
Upon arrival, we had a large volume of fire showing from the structure. We were quickly informed that we had 2 trapped occupants. Our personnel swiftly were able to get hose lines deployed and start the primary search, which is to start looking for occupants who are trapped inside the home. Shortly thereafter, we were able to rescue 2 occupants from the structure. At this point, the fire is out. It's under investigation.
So Shaw told me that it's going to take several weeks to get this investigation under control, where they can figure out how this fire started. Reporting from Clifton, Virginia, Leonard and Fleming, DC News Now. Back to you.
All right, Leonard, thank you. Developing now, a tractor trailer fire on I-270 shut down all lanes in Frederick County earlier this morning. It happened before 6 a.m., about a mile before Dr. Perry Road. That's when another driver noticed the fire and alerted the driver of the tractor trailer. He then pulled over and was able to get out before it was fully engulfed. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and the bulk of the fire has been put out, but there's still closures around the southbound side, and that's the stretch between Maryland 80 and 109. And it is 12:03. Metropolitan Police are investigating a shooting outside of a gas station that left 3 people injured. DC News Now's Liberty Zabala is live from Newcomb Street with the latest.
Well, such a scary shooting for that neighborhood, and I spoke with one man who lives close to the scene who wouldn't go on camera because he was just too afraid, but told me he heard 6 to 8 gunshots at that triple shooting that police say left 2 men and 1 woman injured. Metropolitan Police say just before 8:30 Tuesday night, officers responded to the 500 block of Parkland Place Southeast. Officers say they found 1 victim suffering from gunshot wounds to the left arm and right hand. Shortly after, officers found a 2nd victim outside of the Easy gas station on Newcomb Street Southeast. Officers say that victim was suffering from a gunshot wound to the right leg. Then officers found a 3rd victim with a graze wound. Officers also say another victim's car was damaged with a bullet hole to their windshield. Officers also found a bullet hole through the front window of a building on Martin Luther King Avenue Southeast. People in the DMV say they're fed up with the gun violence.
You can't even walk outside your house because these young people are taking over the streets. You know, you're constantly looking behind your shoulder. You know, you're looking to see who's down the block because they walk around in groups of 3 and 4, you know, and it's just really unsafe out here.
And police say that none of the victims were able to provide officers with any information regarding any suspects. For now, in Northwest DC, Liberty Zabala, DC News Now.
All right, let's switch gears. Meteorologist David Matson joins us live with the latest check on the forecast. Even though it rained a little bit, it was so nice to finally feel these warm temps.
I mean, Shanika, I was thinking about you as these temperatures warmed up. I know you are a big-time fan, and a lot of folks out there right there with you, of course. This warmth has been extremely nice, and now as we're going into the afternoon, it's good to see a little bit of sunshine out there for even just a brief time, because earlier on in the day and pretty much overnight last night as well, well. We did have some shower activity work its way across the DMV. Most of that rain across northern Virginia, southern Maryland happened during the very early morning hours around 3 to 4 o'clock. Same for another batch of showers that developed more towards the I-81 corridor, the eastern panhandle, stretching up toward Hagerstown and Frederick there. But all of that rain was extremely short-lived. It has now moved on, dissipated, and things are rather dry as we move into the afternoon. And like I was just mentioning, after plenty of clouds early on, we've broken out the sunshine once again. And this is the sort of pattern we can expect as we remain on the very edge of that strong storm system that is still down toward the southeast at this point. There is a warm front right nearby. That's what produced the rainfall earlier this morning. But now that that is lifted to our north, we're getting some clearing, the dry conditions and warmer temperatures. No rain to be found near the DMV for now, but we're not totally done as things will continue to waver. We'll see additional clouds and at least the chance for a few spotty showers as we go later into the afternoon, especially by this evening. We'll have more of a cloudy sky once again. Before that happens, yeah, another warm day is on tap. Not quite as warm as yesterday, but those high temperatures should reach the middle 70s. So enjoy that while we have it here, folks, for sure. As we look ahead, though, into the day on Thursday, unfortunately, that storm system over the southeast makes its way closer to the DMV, and some waves of rainfall. Some of that steady to heavy are expected. So this yellow you see here, that's a level 2 out of 4 risk for excessive rainfall that could lead to some isolated flooding. And we're no stranger to that here in the DMV after last week. So we'll time out when you should expect some of this heavier rainfall, a few thunderstorms, and when things might start to dry out again. That's all coming up in a look at your full forecast here in just a bit.
That's something we got to look out for. Damon, thank you. Pretty soon, financial relief is going to make its way to the Port of Baltimore. That's for the families of those killed in the bridge collapse. Governor Wes Moore signed the emergency legislation into law yesterday. DC News Now's Yamari Sase has the details on the impact this newly signed law will have.
Yeah, so we're talking $60 million under this new Port Act that was just signed by Governor Wes Moore yesterday. Now, with the port being partially closed and several family members losing their loved ones in this tragic incident, lawmakers say they just want to ease that financial burden for everyone impacted.
On Tuesday, Governor Wes Moore signed the emergency bill that will help employees at the Port of Baltimore impacted by the Key Bridge collapse. Since the collapse 2 weeks ago, the port has not been fully reopened, which has impacted jobs. The legislation will provide a total of $60 million in relief to port employees without work or who don't have insurance to cover the closing or partial closure of the port. Part of that funding will also go towards a scholarship to help the family members of the construction workers killed during the collapse. As for small businesses surrounding the port that were also impacted by the collapse, they'll also get some relief. The governor's office has created a business recovery center for those businesses in Anne Arundel County, Baltimore City, and in Baltimore County. Now, in an effort to move forward from this tragic incident, U.S. lawmakers say a third channel at the Port of Baltimore will open by the end of this month. And they're also looking to introduce legislation to use federal aid to pay for 100% of the cost for a new bridge.
And together with our partners in Unified Command, we've worked tirelessly to bring closure to the families, to clear the channel and open the vessel traffic to the Port of Baltimore, to take care of everyone affected by the crisis, and to rebuild the Key Bridge.
Now, in an effort to move forward, Governor Wes Moore did sign a bill to rename the Port of Baltimore, to rename it to the Helen Delig Bentley Port of Baltimore. Now, we are expected to hear from Governor Wes Moore later today on an update on this collapse. For now, reporting in the newsroom, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
All right, your time now is 12:09 in the district. People living in the Brooklyn neighborhood say they're heartbroken after a 14-year-old boy was killed. Neighbors held a safety meeting yesterday to ask leaders what can be done to address crime in the area. They say they want to focus on juveniles and youth services.
Me as an artist, could I do something where kids come and do art with me afterwards, so there's an adult that cares for them?
2 children have been murdered in the past year, and both of those children were missing children before they were murdered.
Police say they've increased their presence in the neighborhood. One council member also says city leaders are working on legislation deals with kids skipping multiple days of school. And in Ward 4, Mayor Bowser is set to speak about public safety and her proposed budget. That's set for 6:30 tonight in the Petworth Library. And millions of mothers will soon be eligible for more money through the WIC program. There will be a permanent increase in monthly vouchers and funds for fruits and vegetables. Parents will now receive $26 for children ages 1 to 4 years old. For pregnant and postpartum women, it's up to $47. Women who are breastfeeding will get $52, and the new federal rules will take effect by June.
It used to be pretty strict. For example, you have to have, a certain ounces size of yogurt container, so it can be really challenging for families to navigate that and to understand what the exact rules are.
There will also be increased access to whole grains, canned fish, fresh herbs, and lactose-free milk. However, allowances for juice and regular milk will either be removed or reduced.